This is me on the streets of Austria trying to make money by yodeling. The story of how I ended up here took me through a professional yodeling class where I received a yodeling certificate. Yodeling at the top of a mountain, having an interaction with an actual yodeler on the streets of Austria, and publicly embarrassing myself in front of thousands of strangers. All because I was challenged to make 10 euros yodeling. But before I tell you if I've achieved my challenge, let me take you back to where it all started. So I just got an interesting email from someone offering an invite to a yodeling workshop. The idea of joining a yodeling class sounded great, but I wanted to take things further, so I decided to ask my videographer what he thought. It can't be that hard. My cameraman wasn't convinced that I could actually learn yodeling. What have I tried to make money yodeling on the street?
I mean, if you make 10 euros yodeling,
okay,
10 euros on the street, then I believe that you actually can yodel.
Okay, so if I make 10 euros yodeling on the streets, then I can yodel. And that was it. The challenge was set. And here are the details. After my yodeling course, I go to the streets of Austria, yodel my heart out for 2 hours with the goal of making 10 euros. That's it. No time to waste. Let's go to the lesson. Woo! We're on our way. That's a good day to learn how to yodel because it's always a good day to learn how to yodel, especially in Austria. Woo! 1 minute away from arriving. As you can tell, my energy was high. I was ready to learn, and that's when we realized we were 30 minutes late.
Entschuldigung, sorry I'm late. Sorry. Hi, servus.
But Rudolph, my teacher, he had no mercy, and he made me yodel in front of the class as soon as I walked in.
Like we were children? It's like we spoke when we were children. Yes, very good. Yes.
As a class, we went through the yodeling basics. Then Rudolph made me do a solo with him in front of the whole class.
What? I'm the new one. Okay.
You get started, okay? You take
Okay. Ho-eh, ho-eh, ri-di-di-o.
My optimism started to drop as I realized actually how hard yodeling is. But Rudolph gave me a handshake.
Thank you.
I got my certificate and I was on my way back home. So, we did it. I have my certificate. We're on the way home and confidence level is very low. Now, I genuinely thought that this would be easy. There's so much to it and I'm very scared. So, 10 euros in 2 hours. Let's do it.
New day, new me, new yodeler. But yodeling isn't just on a workshop. Yodeling is typically done in the mountains.
So I headed up the mountain to test out my yodeling skills.
We did it. We're at the top of a mountain in Salzburg, Austria, and this is where we need to start our second stage of practicing to yodel. And the practice begins.
Rudolph, the yodel teacher, gave me 4 voice messages.
Of course, I have Rudolph's tips with me. He's going to help me through. I think I'm ready, alright? I'm ready for the streets.
That was it. Certificate in hand, preparation done. The next step, well, you know what the next step is. Moment of truth. We're about to go into the public to see if I can yodel. 2 hours, 10 euros, can I do it? Let's see. I'm again fully dressed up, nice clean new shirt, and I have been doing some voice warm-ups. There's no more further actions than to start. And with that, we're off. My strategy was simple. I was gonna move around the city, finding places where I thought might work better than others.
Okay, where are we gonna go, Johan? Where are we sitting? Where are we making our money? Sit here? Stand here? What now? Just put the sign down. Step number 2, put my money maker out. Warm up, 2 hours. Starts now.
15 minutes of yodeling on the streets and I started to really realize what I was doing over the last 2 days.
Lauter, ja? Danke.
That was it! The first money in the hat, motivations lifted, and they said something to me.
I got feedback that I need to be louder. Jetzt gibt's Gas. Let's go. Hawaii. Rittidio. Rittidiri. Yoei. Rittidio. Yoei. Hi. Yes. Rittidi. Hi. Ah, man. Rittidi. Oh. All right. I think it's time for a break. There's one thing that I've learned from this experience so far. It's that any art form is hard to master. You may think you can play guitar. You may think it's easy, but then you start to learn it. You realize it's much more complicated than you think. The first hour is complete, but we wanted to change locations because we need more variety. This is a good spot, eh? Johan's laughing. Hoi, hoi.
Just as I got started in the new location, he came. Arnold.
Servus.
Ich bin schon akademischer Jodler.
Wirklich? Haben Sie ein paar Tipps vielleicht? Ich habe gestern einen Kurs gemacht.
And this was the start of a beautiful friendship.
Public oder so.
Nicht learning. Learning.
Ah,
Ich denke mal schon, ich kenne ein bisschen Englisch. Nicht?
wir haben einen Fehler gemacht.
The first task Arnold had for me was to tell me that I spelt the sign wrong. Turns out I missed a G on learning.
Super, okay, geh hin.
So after I fixed my mistake, Arnold and I packed up.
Weiter jodeln.
I tried to get Arnold to yodel with me, but
Möchten Sie da jodeln?
Nein, Gottes Willen nicht.
Da?
Nein.
Okay,
he was a bit shy.
Nein, wirklich nicht.
Na?
We hit the road to location number 3.
Ja, super. Gehen wir.
Location number 3 was before none other than the musical legend Mozart. And as I set up to yodel, Arnold was promoting me.
Möchten Sie auch jodeln? Nein?
Nein, eher nicht.
Hawaii, Hawaii, rittidio, rittidio, Hawaii, Hawaii, rittidio. My special, extra special one. Hawaii, 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 Hawaii.
With 5 minutes left on the clock,
5 minutes left. The last 5 minutes.
I decided to pull out all of the
Now we're going
tricks
full,
that I had left.
full on. No, now I'm just playing guitar. Dee-dee-dee-yo, dee-dee-dee-yo, dee. Ah, dee-dee-dee. Servus. Ja, hey, danke. Dankeschön. So, this time is up. Das war's. The Frage, did we make 10 euros? And if we did, it means I can yodel. And if we didn't, keep practicing. Schauen wir. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 4, 6, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 50, 5, 6, 7. 657.
Das ist der ganze Erlös.
657.
647.
It's not enough for being a professional yodeler. but it's enough for a beer, huh? Should we drink a beer?
So although I couldn't give myself the label of yodeler, €6.57 was enough for a beer for me and my new friend Arnold. And that's exactly what we did. As I sat with Arnold and I thought about what I'd tried to accomplish, it reminded me that yodeling, just like any art form, takes a long time to master. With that being said, I encourage you to yodel, to chase those butterflies, do something out of your comfort zone, and I'll see you in the mountains.
So that's it.